Hi everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. This is the Lotus Reiki Healer, aka Forever Coco Chanel, and today I will be doing a month by month prediction for 2021 where we will be reading the energies as well as any advice from spirit and your higher self. I do also include angel messages through music that has been channeled, and all of those things will be in the description below. Feel free to meditate and pause this video to gravitate to your pile. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you feel called to do so. I do appreciate feedback, and I will see you at your pile. Hello. This is the Lotus Reiki Healer, aka Forever Coco Chanel, and today I am going to be doing the pile 4 clear quartz pile, the reading for 2021, your predictions and or messages and guidance month by month. So without further ado, we are here for I have January in front of me, so let's just do this. All right, so I feel like you have some decisions to make between two different options. I feel like you could be unsatisfied with your current situation and perhaps even bored with a love interest, a love situation that's not going in your favor. I do see that there may be a question about give and take, whether you are giving too much or, whether you're giving too much to a situation, whether that's business, whether that's friendships, because I also feel like this has to do with other people, or relationships that you might be unsatisfied with. But I do see that you are no longer, this is my wishing on a star card. So I do feel like you might just feel like in the far distance there's things that you are wanting, and that you are more so in the place where you want to seek the solutions from within. You want to seek the solutions from where you are right now, and maybe even decide to give more to yourself and put more energy into your visualizations, into what it is that you're looking forward to overall. Sorry about that, my kids. Woo. All right. So I do just feel like you are in a position where you're making decisions to move on from sitting still, because this person also is sitting still here. So I do just feel like maybe even deciding that there are blessings in your life currently that you want to go within and or see in your current situation. Like, you're not going to wait for far off situations, although I do see you working towards things in your future and or manifesting it and or maybe sowing it for yourself. Maybe you're someone, like I said, you're giving, or say you're in a place where you take, I feel like you might be someone who is not accepting of the options that are being given to you, and you are coming into a place where you're going within yourself and deciding that you want more. Maybe more out of relationships. Maybe you were turning your back on previous relationships that didn't work. Yeah. And maybe going towards more enlightened, more spiritually grounded relationships, and or connections. Let's see here. It says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Trust your path. So again, I do feel like you are more so cutting out old relationships that haven't served you, and you are deciding to go towards things that are more highly divine, and maybe even more aligned with who you are. Maybe there are some things that you have decided that I am confident and courageous. I can solve my issues. My solutions are, within me. I am attracting, nurturing people. Say the people that are coming towards you aren't, the type of relationships on these same alignment as you. You are saying, hey, I am worth waiting for. I am worth whatever it is that I want overall in the distance with that Two of Wands. It's worth me learning more about myself. You know, instead of hoping for something different outside of me, there is more of you're making the decision, hey, I do want to be more in line with myself. 444 was just on the time here. So I do want to be more stable within myself. I do want to be more aligned with my own journey before coming together, before hoping for something outside of me to come together. I want to come together within myself. It is up to you. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're taking your power back, which is indicated by the Hermit card, is a wise decision. So for February, someone told me this tip to allow the cards to kind of tell you where they want to go. Okay. So I feel like in February, you are seeing that you are powerful. You are seeing that you are capable of manifesting the opportunities and the emotional abundance. And, you know, maybe even the ideas and the visualizations, like I said in the previous month, there are things that you see off in the far distance. And I feel like you've had to leave some people and or some ideas. And these are people, again, just like the Six of Pentacles showed. And I do apologize. I have guests who are having guests over. So that's fine. We're all family. So this is a loving environment. Okay, so I do feel like I said, with the Six of Pentacles, it was people. So these are people for sure. I feel like there are some people that you may have felt like you had to depend upon, and or that your that your abundance was coming from. Like, these people were going to help you with your bring your visualizations to fruition. And the High Priestess here, and the Sun card is telling me that you are deciding that, or with the decision here, that you are capable of manifesting this, that you are in charge of putting these things into fruition. This is telling me that you will be successful. This is telling me that spiritually you are guided. Spiritually you are going towards enlightenment. You are coming towards joy. I'm also feeling like if I come in here, I'm feeling like if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So I feel like you are understanding that you're in a place where Spirit has your back, that this is a spiritual journey, and that you are deserving and are destined for success. You're destined for this childlike joy. I also want to say to have a childlike joy about it because, excuse me, because there is because your inner child deserves it. Maybe there are some childhood wounds that these people were playing off of, and you are coming out of that. You are deciding and understanding that you have a passion for life. There's ideas that you have had a passion for. This is improve physical strength and vitality, increase endurance and passion, activate productivity and self-motivation, increase enthusiasm and overall well-being. Overall feelings of well-being. Vital life force flows vibrantly through me. I am grateful for my energetic passion for life. So I feel like with the childlike energy that you're being encouraged to have, and or you know, maybe you're even taking a step to healing your childhood wounds and already have, you know, graduated from those initial awakenings, that you are going to be allowed to have enthusiasm for the productivity that you are activating, and that it's going to help with endurance as well as passion. Like, you're going to be able to come up with all of these ideas and productive, you know, like you're going to be able to endure what it will take to bring your ideas and your passions to life by keeping a childlike energy towards it and things of that nature. So I definitely do see that for you. That was the month of February. I am really seeing the Nine of Pentacles sticking out when I'm looking at the month of March. And I'm feeling like with the new inspiration, you are understanding and feeling more abundant. You are more resourceful. People see you as very independent, as well as very good looking, but also maybe single. And maybe that is a part of why the Eight of Swords is here. Maybe certain things have not gone your way, and or some residual energies are still lingering. 10:55 was just on the clock, which talks about 10:10, which also brings up completion and things like that. So there are some truths, there are some inspirations that have come through, and I feel like you're more so in the power of that. However, I do feel like there is some residual energies mentally in regards to maybe certain visualizations that you have had for yourself. You're just not seeing it at this very moment. And I feel this here is a message for that month. And I just saw 1138, which is 1111 numerology, and that talks about all gates being open. Okay, so here's a message. It says, take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Also, transformation. Okay, things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So I do feel like you are in the process of deep healing and coming into a new way of being versus certain mindsets that you have been taught growing up, and certain things that maybe people have put in your head because of jealousy or projections. And there's another, right under the Nine of Pentacles is a message. It's an emerald crystal oracle, and it says, I earn unlimited income doing what I love. I am successful in all of my pursuits. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I also on the clock. Okay, so I feel like you are in the process. If you are called, I recommend that you look at my video, how can you attract more abundance in 2021, with 1, 2, 3 being on the clock, as well as the understandings here. I feel like you are in another pile in the video that I mentioned. It also speaks about divine timing and things like that. It talks about cycles and things. So I do feel like with this opportunity here and a realization, it is saying like you are in a place where you have to go through this. You have to overcome this, because there is going to be a time where this is not an issue for you. However, you wouldn't be able to learn this lesson by someone simply speaking it to you. You have to learn this situation. I want to say issue. You have to learn this situation by going through it, like an issue of a magazine. You know how it comes out month to month? You would not be able to get this by reading a magazine. You will need to go through this so that you can teach, and so that you can lead by example, as well as you don't have to revisit this lesson. You'll be able to see it in other people's lives and help them go through it smoother, as well as if it comes up again or surfaces any other time in your life or your children's lives or your loved ones' lives that you have influence over, you're going to be able to help them navigate that. So release limiting beliefs regarding money. Increase financial success, attract extreme wealth, increase abundance in all areas of life, cultivate authentic relationships. So like I was saying, with people that you are influencing, I feel like there's going to be a time where you're going to have to use what you've already learned in order to help them navigate. And that's going to help with for one, say you're a teacher, because one of those piles in how can you attract more abundance in 2021 speaks about teachers, speaks about someone, realizing that that's their purpose. And I feel like cultivating relationships. Maybe that's something in this cycle specifically is going to help you become or trigger something where you're going to be in a teaching place, or it's going to be a teachable moment for someone, and this is going to help them say, hey, this is an authentic person, this is someone I want to listen to, this is something I want to subscribe to. And maybe that's where this abundance is going to come from. It says releasing limiting beliefs regarding money, increase financial status. So I just feel like take this moment to gather all of the lessons that you need to learn, to release things that no longer serve you, and to allow spirit to move into your life, or move in your life, because there is blessings coming. Okay. Be confident, be courageous. So if you're in a place where you're speaking, this is another thing. Say you're in a place where you are, say in March, you come into a place where you are being guided to speak your truth, to be an example, to share your knowledge, your expertise, and be independent, and maybe even be in the spotlight. I feel like something in your mind might tell you to cower from that and put yourself in a place where you're dimming your light. But I do feel like you're being called to be confident and courageous, and to step up to the occasion, to know that there's many blessings that are coming from this. 1818 just showed up. You're going to be you're cultivating authentic relationships, your soul tribe. And there's something better that's coming. Okay, Spirit and hears and sees and notices you. So I do feel like you are going to be in the spotlight, specifically with spiritual things. Or it's going to be a spiritual moment for people that you are going to be setting them free. Helping them break the bondage that they feel like they're in, the mental anguish that they feel within themselves. I feel like this is going to be an opportunity for you to be an example to others who are in this mindset. And maybe you're either going to be seen as nurturing or being in a nurturing place for them. So that's in March. All right. So in April. Oh, wait, give me a second. This goes here. This, that. Okay. So I feel like someone maybe from the past or people in the past are going to be jealous of the judgment that life has for you. That people are going to be jealous of the rebirth that you're currently in. And it's so funny. I just felt like there's a quote. It says, don't judge your chapter 8 on someone's chapter 21. And I feel like people are going to be judging their chapter 7 on your chapter 20. And I'm feeling like you are being told to keep focus. It says chapter 7 and chapter 8. So I just feel like your advice here is to keep on moving, continue to offer positive vibes, continue to offer and be gentle with yourself. This here says nurturing. So I just feel like there is a call for you to continue to be in tune with yourself. Allow yourself to be transformed. Maybe you are someone who is who in the past have been someone who could maybe be more assertive when it comes to speaking up for yourself. But I'm feeling like this card, the turquoise card, says, I am always in the right place at the right time with the right people. Improve timing, increase occurrence of synchronistic opportunities, be inspired with creative ideas, develop understanding in various cultures and spiritual philosophies. So like I was saying, I feel like people are in certain stages of their lives and or their growth is stunted because of lessons that they're not applying to their lives and or not open to receiving. And there is some type of jealousy here. There is some type of, people wanting to take from you. Maybe people wanting to take your shine. Maybe they don't want to see you glowing. But Spirit is saying that you are in the right place at the right time with the right people. So I also feel like these people need to see you in this situation and for them to be inspired. Okay, so don't feel as if, hey, I'm being, don't feel attacked or anything like that. And I also feel like with the cultural and spiritual philosophies, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal onto you, because you are being supported. And those people, if they're not in alignment, then that's something that they have to experience and move forward with on their own spiritual journey, not necessarily you. Let's see. I'm wearing a mask. These people are your fans. Like I said, still be supportive. Don't allow that to put you in a place where you have to respond to those people, because those people are wearing a mask. They really want to know, how is she doing this? What do I need to work on? So, say that you change your attitude from being someone who is, maybe gets upset, distracted, frustrated with those types of people. Say that you even you create or start saying affirmations and trying to encourage them energetically. I wouldn't put my energy into it specifically with individuals who want to see you doing bad, because you don't want to attach yourself to those types of unwanted energies. But you can say to spirit, because it sees, hears, and notices you, I am attracting nurturing people. I am attracting nurturing people. That way they are able to adapt accordingly. That way spirit is able to address them instead of you addressing them. Okay? Because I definitely do see that you have spiritual gifts here. I definitely see that you do have, just divine order around your life, and you are incorporating this. Okay. What's another way? Yeah, I'm just seeing to stay focused on what you have going on in front of you, because spirit is offering you things. Spirit is ushering you into a new lifestyle, a new way of being, and that you are on the right path is what I feel like. My body and mind are in balance. I am healthy. Reduce inflammation, release anger and resentment, heal old mental and emotional wounds, improve inner peace, balance mind, body, and emotions. So again, I just feel like there is going to be an attempt of people trying to block your shine and or being jealous of your shine. And I'm being told that those are not people that you want to you want to engage with, because they are not in alignment as well as you are. So you have things that you should be focusing on versus focusing on things that you shouldn't be focusing on. So in the month of, what month are we in? That was January, February, March, April. We're in the month of May. Okay. Month of May, bam. I feel like it needs to just go right on down. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, this is not how I saw it when it came out. Do I need to switch it? I do. Let me see. Bam. Bam. Because the only one that was up was... and I think this was up. Right, because this does say my mind and body are balanced and I am healthy. This was up too. Yes, so I do feel like some family situations in May have not panned out and or are not currently panning out. But I don't feel like you're in your heart space about it, as far as being feeling empty and feeling like you are without or feeling anything lack. I feel like the decisions that you have made, maybe you've recently gone through, trigger warning, a divorce, and or a disbandment is what I just heard, and I don't use that word. But you may see it's a band, an actual connection of how you make money and something that you do creatively that brings forth emotional fulfillment. I feel like there is something where you have that could have possibly affected your finances, but you have not, you're in a place where you have made the right decision. you are emotionally satisfied with it. I feel like, say it's something where you stop drinking. Say you are around a group of people who were using substances and to their detriment, and you are in a place where you're saying that's, or you have, like, you've decided, hey, that's not for me. I love myself and I don't like what I'm doing to my body. I'd rather emotionally fill up my own cup. Maybe it's people that you're around that encourage you to pretend I'm wearing a mask, pretend that you're this certain type of individual. It feels like in the month of May, you're deciding that it says, trust the niggle. What is niggling? What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? I feel like, you know, maybe even in the month of May, you're deciding that's not me. That's not for me. I'm not this person for real. This doesn't align with my mind, body, and soul. This doesn't make me feel balanced. This doesn't make me, these are not healthy choices. I feel like, and maybe even something that made you feel angry, a connection and or a union of some sort. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be business partners, and or emotional relationships, like romantic relationships. I feel like you were deciding, this puts me in a place where I'm angry a lot. I feel resented. I feel like that somebody's maybe making you feel resented, and maybe that is a toxic trait that they have, or a toxic kind of connection loop that you were in. And I'm feeling like you are healing the old mental and emotional wounds that that person was able to play upon. You're finding inner peace, and you're more so deciding, hey, I'm interested in wearing another mask. I'm interested in being myself. I'm interested in taking this mask off. This says, my heart is open to giving and receiving love. I transform the world around me by focusing on divine love. Open your heart to love. Feel supported, loved, and, or still feel unconditional love and support. Bridge the spiritual connection between heaven and earth. Increase romance. Okay, so this is how I feel. Sorry about that. So I'm also feeling like there may have been a connection, whether that's romantic or otherwise. I feel like there may have been a connection that caused you to pretend that your emotions were not there, that you were more so in other energies, maybe sexual. Okay, if it was in the, you know, maybe you were put in a place in another. Okay, I'm feeling like maybe there was a relationship connection that you were kind of putting on a mask around, and this was not something where you could be emotional. You couldn't, you know, be. And that's what I'm also feeling about the Three of Cups. Maybe it was something where you had to keep a straight face. Maybe there was not a lot of happiness and joy and celebration energy around that connection. Maybe you were put in a place where, well, this feels like disbandment, like a separation. But I'm feeling like there was a place where you could not show your emotional side of you. And that is a mask that you were wearing in order to get your way. And maybe you were being toxic as well, excuse me. Maybe you were being toxic as well in that connection in order to get your way in the situation. And I'm feeling like you're deciding to go towards spiritual enlightenment, spiritual, yeah. Well, right. Maybe you've already realized spirituality. And in this situation, you are deciding, I want to be more spiritually aligned. And that does require you to be tapped into your heart space. It does require you to even be in your crown chakra, you know, just in alignment. So I do feel like you are coming out of wanting to wear masks around a specific connection, and that you might be leaving that energy. Boom. Boom. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, King of Swords, Six of Swords. Yeah. So maybe there's a move that you, right, maybe someone offered you to move, and or there was an opportunity to move away with this person in the month of May. And in June, you're like, nah, I'm so sure that I'm not moving. I'm so sure I'm not moving in that direction. You know, maybe they were going that way and you're like, look, I made up my mind that if the crowd is going that way, if the crowd is wanting me to go in a certain direction where I'm not able to use my heart space, you are in your mind space saying, nah, I'm sure. I'm absolutely positive that I want to not go in that direction. And the Wheel of Fortune speaks about this may be a 180 from what people recognize you as. People may not see you as someone who is making decisions for yourself. Okay, they may see you as someone who is more so the entertainer in the environment, maybe more so the person who is going to aid the event having a good time. What else? I feel like you've decided to stand your ground at this point, and that you've decided to persist in your own life where it is to benefit your own situation. And it's to create a sense of, because we have 2 10s here and the 9 of Wands here, which talks about, the 9 of Wands talks about you're almost there. The 10 of Wands talks about being burdened, but it also, the 9 to the 10 feels like completion. So I feel like there are cycles that you have and are, you know, experiencing, that you are saying, hey, I'm going to stay on this course. Maybe there's some things that you've experienced previous, whether that was previous years or maybe previous months, and you have decided that in the month of June that you want to receive what the end goal is. Here it says, I transform the world around me by focusing on divine love. Bridge the connection between heaven and earth, right? Maybe at some point Spirit has connected with you and has shown you that being on the side where Spirit is guiding you is going to be the one that allows you to increase romance and to bring yourself in balance where you don't have to try so hard. Okay. And that's just what I really feel. Is there any other messages that I'm getting here? I'm going to stay with that. Any other messages? I feel like if you are in a place where you are going through cycles currently, and maybe you feel like there is no getting better than this, that you should know that this is just a cycle, and that it says, it is easy for me to see beyond the obvious. I am focused on my own sacred path. Calm mental chatter and clear confusion. Take steps to gain a new perspective on life. Increase emotional balance. So yeah, if you're feeling like things are not getting better, and or you're in a place where, you know, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, that those are mental chatters that you're experiencing. And that is confusion. It's not true. I see here, I'm wearing a mask. Maybe life is wearing a mask in order for you to learn certain things. And it's saying take steps to gain a new perspective on life. And so this is saying about, it says take or increase emotional balance. So the 10 of Wands as advice is to maybe let other people help you. Say, you know, people and or, you know, YouTube. People give spiritual guidance all the time. So if there's something that you need to lessen your load, you know, or maybe seek more information or understanding on, you can definitely look through YouTube and ask specific questions, because there is usually an answer for all the questions that we ask on YouTube. That's just my experience. So July, let's talk about it. Put it down. That's what I was told. Put it down. Oh, nice. Okay. Interesting. So I definitely feel like, all right. All right. Anything from here? All right, so I do feel like there has come a time in this specific situation where you are maybe wanting to offer some type of emotional offer to someone. Maybe you're in a place where you're no longer defensive. Maybe you are someone who is going to be offered some emotional pour out or some emotional offer, and that you are being told not to be emotionally guarded, not to be defensive. But I do see that there is going to be a Knight of Cups coming in the month of July that wants to offer some type of connection, some type of openness, maybe someone who's been this could be someone that you know or someone you don't know. But I feel like this is someone you know, because I feel like this is someone who has been thinking and watching and wanting to experience some type of expansion with you. This could be someone that you have a crush on, or they have a crush on you from afar. They have been watching and they want to experience some type of connection. They want to experience some type of healing of a soulmate connection, a union that you've already had. I definitely feel like this is previous. Maybe they want to show off certain things. Maybe they want to show you off, or maybe they are wanting to come in from being out in the cold with messages. And I would even go as far as saying that this is going to be swift contact. Maybe they're going to show off, and then when you least expect it, they're going to come in with an emotional offer. Maybe they're going to be pompous at first, and then they're going to say, you know what? That's who I used to be, but who I want to be is this Knight. I want to come in emotional. I want to come in nurturing. There is something better. There's something better. I feel like this is who I have been. This as well. Maybe they're no longer defensive and they're coming in and they're saying, hey, you are who I want, and I don't want to be defensive anymore. I don't want to be a show off. Like, I don't want to pretend to be somebody I'm not. I do want to heal this connection. Maybe they're going to tell you what they vision, what they picture. Or this is you being told to not have those reservations, and to, let's see if there's anything here. Improve time and increase occurrences of synchronistic opportunities. Be inspired, creative ideas. Ooh. So I moved around the cards, and I feel like with you being in your glow, being in your light, and maybe not even waiting, if you're waiting for a situation to take place, I feel like this is kind of telling me that as you play your cards in your own life and focus on your own sacred path, you are not going to be defensive. You're not going to have time for it, because you're not going to be anticipating someone coming in with, you're not going to, say we know someone's liking us, and we have a bunch of reasons why we wouldn't want to like them back, or that we want to be defensive when they come to us. We're going to be so focused on what we're doing that when they come to us, we're not going to be, expecting it. We're not going to be, because we have our back turned. We're working on expansions. We're working on plans and traveling and things of that nature, so that when something comes along and it comes in fast, we're able to accept it more. We're able to decide with a more clear, open heart to love. Maybe we've been working on our spiritual growth, and we are focusing on divine love and transforming the world around us, that we are attracting connections that do heal us, that do bring us nourishment and fulfillment. Maybe you have been waiting for someone specific, and Spirit is saying there's someone better. Maybe while you're doing what you're doing and focusing on your path, that there's going to be an opportunity to come together with someone that you don't know, that is going to be you know, serendipity. I definitely just felt serendipity. It's kind of come out of nowhere. All right. And you may not know this person. This is somebody who's going to just come along on your path and just be like, you know what? I like the vibes that you're putting out. You got your guard down. You looking real famous. You looking good. And, you know, this could be a same-sex relationship. This could be, you know, I see people around this person. Maybe you're famous, okay? And someone just comes along and they're like, you know what? I want to expand with you. I want to love you. I've been watching you. I've been looking at you from afar. And I don't want to be just looking no more. So, I definitely see that. And that's in the month of June. Okay. So, let's talk about the month of July. Give me a second. This goes here. This goes here. Bam. So, I am seeing, give me a second. This doesn't go there. So, I am seeing that there are maybe regrets from someone. Maybe you are this person, or maybe it's someone that you do know. Maybe there's regrets of not accepting certain emotional opportunities, emotional outpours, or emotional offers. Maybe this person was juggling. Maybe someone that you know, that you had to leave behind. Yeah, because I'm seeing this. This is what I got here. And then I have, so I'm feeling like there is someone who did get left behind here, or who is feeling a threat of being left behind. Maybe they didn't act soon enough. Maybe they are not moving through their own sacred path fast enough. Because another thing is the Five of Cups talks about is going over a bridge and seeing, you know, the light at the other side. So I feel like, you know, maybe they're on their side, you know, still wallowing and in their feelings. And then you are more so juggling opportunities, juggling material wealth, material income sources, and you know, just groundedness. Maybe even just maybe juggling between work life and traveling, like work life and your home life. Like you're in very gracefully. So I feel like you are someone who is, you know, maybe you turned down a previous love offer because they were not matching up to your standards. I do feel like, give me a second. I'm feeling like these need to be in reverse, actually. I feel like perhaps you are not interested in any of the connections that are coming your way. Perhaps. Or maybe these people are in their ego, and or you are someone who is no longer in your ego, and you are easily able to juggle things. Maybe you're no longer feeling the guilt, and maybe you're no longer feeling the penalties of what these egoic people, like if you're in your ego here, okay, let's talk about what types of people. So this could be someone playing money games. This could be someone who is taking more than what they give, like using their finances against someone. Maybe saying, well, I pay for that, I pay for this, so you got to do this. Or, oh, if you want me to keep doing this, you got to keep doing that. Or you should do this for me, etc. And this is the same type of energy. You know, maybe someone who's a sex fiend. Someone who is just using their power for more bad than good. Yeah. Maybe you're a good looking person, and or you are connected with someone who was these things, and you have decided, you know what? I got bigger and better things to do than to focus on that. Maybe you're saying there's something better out there, and you've decided to nurture yourself. Maybe you decided to nurture yourself with, you know, financial things. Like, hey, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put 2 and 2 together and make 4 for myself, and not be mixed up with someone who's going to use certain, hold certain things over my head. So that's July. So Put it down. Right. So now I see you have opportunities coming to you. You may even have, say you have, some type of karmic something. I feel like these are now working out in your favor. Maybe certain people have put you in a place where you have been feeling lack emotionally, and or because you have let those things go. I feel like emotional balance is coming to you. Justice is coming to you. Things that were due to you that you felt like you were not going to see the light of day about is coming for you and to you. And you're feeling capable, passionate, and you're feeling what am I feeling? You're feeling aware. Like maybe you were in this place of disillusion, of an illusion of what things were supposed to be, of like, okay, if that person wanted me to do this and do that, I would have done it because I wanted to be around them, because I thought that things were going to work out in my favor. And I feel like you're coming to a place where, in spite of those things, in spite of what those things would have brought to your table, you're like, you know what, I am fine without this, and I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to seek my own emotional stability, my own emotional, or even my creative projects. I don't need that person in order to fulfill this. And Spirit is definitely on your side. I feel like Spirit is definitely going to be giving you, it says improve or increase occurrences of synchronistic opportunities. I feel like Spirit is definitely going to give you, specifically in July, you are going to start to see that Spirit is saying you're on the right path. You're on the right path. I feel like you're going to be given a lot of different opportunities of emotional gratification, and having many things to be grateful for, because Spirit is saying that you are on the right path, that you are doing the right thing, and that the decisions that you made have been for your own spiritual betterment. Okay, so for August, let's figure out how this is supposed to come out. Anything? Put it down. All right. So I feel like one of those opportunities is, I'm always getting a little, specifically towards the end of the year, I always get a little dirty. Not me with the cards, but I feel like I'm going to be blunt. I feel like you're getting some penis. And if you're a woman, if you're a man, then maybe you're giving some penis. Maybe you're in a connection where you're able to be emotional. Maybe you've met somebody and you've decided that, this is the perfect opportunity. Maybe you've started a new connection or a new opportunity in love, maybe a new passionate opportunity, and you are feeling, sexual. Maybe you're feeling passionate about this idea. This, maybe this is not sexual. Maybe you are overcoming your fears and overcoming, and maybe even trusting your intuition, using your intuition to decide if this is the person. But I am seeing that you are being guided, and that these things are, I feel like this is going to be a good month for you. July, or is this October? Let's just see. August, what month is this? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. In the month of September, I do feel like you are going to be, it's going to be a very good month for you financially, as well as opportunity-wise. I feel like if you are seeking an emotional connection with someone, that this is something where you are being guided to use your intuition to make sure that this is the right scene for you, the right person for you. But I also feel like you have already been working on being open. You've already worked on being someone who comes from your heart space, and you have attracted these God-given opportunities, these God-given new beginnings to you. But again, I do feel like you're being guided to use your intuition, maybe even to do some magic to bring these things into fruition. The moon for me is always an opportunity to use the new moons and the cycles of the moon to bring forth new opportunities and or to repel things. So I feel like this is an opportunity for you to manifest a romantic partner, whether you are a woman or a male. there is someone out there, I feel like, who does see you as an opportunity, who does want to, you know, complete your emotional space, whether that you are a male or female. Okay. Anything else? I'm going to set that message. So in the month of October, I'm going to put that there and put this here. And then put, okay, so there is maybe some type of like I was saying, someone who's watched you, someone who has collected information and or some good news coming in about some type of, like, I feel like the synchronistic opportunities. I feel like there is information here about some type of living situation, some living, loving connection coming into a deeper way of commitment, a deeper, higher commitment. I feel like there is, say you're in a connection right now, you're moving towards commitment. Maybe this is going to be, maybe you already like live in with this person, and or you are going to move in with this person in 2021, and then there's going to be some news out of nowhere that is a proposal. So in the month of October, I see someone being proposed to. I'm seeing someone being connected with their soulmate. And I see that if you are already engaged with someone, that you guys are going to get married. So maybe in October, you have a date of marriage. I saw 53 here. So I do feel like there's going to be some type of marriage here. I earn unlimited income doing what I love. I am successful in all my pursuits. Release limiting beliefs regarding money. Increase financial status. Attract extreme wealth. Increase abundance in all areas of life. Cultivate authentic relationships. So I do feel like this is going to be something where this is an authentic relationship, maybe even with money. Maybe there is some type of legal money that's coming in. Maybe you've won some type of settlement in some situation. And that maybe it doesn't come fast, but it says improve or increase financial status. So I do feel like maybe there is a financial status that's being improved here, and an abundance in all areas of life. And I feel like this is going to be divinely orchestrated, divinely guided. And we talked about justice before. I do feel like this is something that is coming together because it's supposed to come together. I feel like with it saying trust your path, I feel like there has been a connection or a situation that you've been waiting for it to come into a fruition, and that because of your trust and or because of your continuous trust, you're going to find out that in October that you didn't wait in vain. Okay, November. All right, give me a second. I feel like this goes here. This was the bottom of the deck energy. Anything. Bam. Bam. All right. I feel like people are going to try to fight against this. That's what I got. I feel like there is a union that you and, you know, maybe your divine counterpart you are now taking that opportunity. Like you're seeing this as, okay, this is the when, this is the how, this is the understanding of how this can actually take place. And you're taking a leap to moving this forward. I feel like you're not rushing in. There is a call to not rush in, as well as I don't feel like these people are rushing in. I feel like these people are in their power. I feel like there are people around you who don't want to see this come together. And or the obstacles that were going on around you previous to this month being November are still there. Maybe it's half the battle that it was. It says, take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So I feel like there is understanding. There is light at the end of the tunnel. These cards here specifically are very bright. And I feel like there is some understanding of how this can come together, and that you are allowing for divine timing, improved timing. It says I'm at the right place with at the right time with the right people. So I'm feeling like you are allowing these things to come together. I'm also feeling like if you are that you are coming into a place where you're trusting divine timing with your own life, that you are saying to yourself, hey, even if it's starting at this pinnacle, at this small page of pentacles, that it's worth taking a leap forward towards what I want. And maybe you're coming into union with yourself emotionally. My body and mind are in balance. So instead of being someone who is in intense energies about certain occurrences and being outside of inner peace, like, you know, just having a lot of mental chatter, heal old mental and emotional wounds. Yeah. So I feel like, say there's emotional wounds, maybe between these partners, or maybe between yourself when it comes to your own inner divine masculine, your own inner divine feminine, that you are saying, hey, this is more of an opportunity versus something that I should be conflicted about. And I'm not going to charge forward with any of my old impulses. I'm going to allow myself to be divinely guided, as well as I'm going to take the steps into leaping into a better way of being. So I definitely feel that. I feel like you're coming into a place where you're feeling more abundant about life, and you're seeing each situation as an opportunity versus something where you are feeling is you know, that life is happening to you. So let's go ahead and get December 2021 for pile 4. Oh, anything? Whoa. Anything else? You saw how those jumped? December 2021. So I also feel like you could be a fire sign, maybe with a birthday in December, because the Queen of Wands came out. All right, Death card on the bottom. Anyway, all right. I'm gonna take it like that, but I do feel like that's more so the shadow side. So I feel like there is some give me a second. There is some charging forward from different perceptions and or mentalities. I did see perceptions here. Okay, take your time. Yeah, calm mental chatter, right? So there is some charging forward of some perceptions that you may have had in the past, and some healing that you still need to do or have done in the month of, or in 2021. I feel like this all is a journey for you, and that you are coming into a new way of being, as well as there is some coming down of some old foundations that no longer serve you. I feel that but you're charging ahead. Okay, I feel like what could be some shadow aspects of the Queen of Wands? The shadow aspects could be that someone who maybe doesn't feel capable of creating from their passions and their right. So I feel like you are feeling confident, you are feeling capable, you are seeing things, like we mentioned before, as opportunities, and not as things where you know, you have to work so hard for things. I feel like you're allowing the universe and other people to give to you and add into your situation, versus, and maybe even that comes from the nurturing and attracting nurturing people. And it says, my heart is open to giving and receiving love. I feel like you are now in a place where you understand your divine path. You understand that life isn't supposed to be so hard, and that you are saying, hey, instead of feeling incapable, or instead of feeling that I have to work so hard on creating this and creating that, that sometimes laying low and being the goddess and the loving person that you are, this is confirmation that you can sit back, you can meditate, that divine orchestration is in your situation. What would you do if you knew you would be supported? I would chill. If I knew that I was going to have success in all my pursuits. I would do what I want to do. I would definitely create from my heart space, but I wouldn't be so hungry. I wouldn't be so much in survival mode. I wouldn't be so thirsty for things to work out, because I know that the divine is nurturing me. I know that the divine is protecting me. I know that the divine is adding on to my life. So I do feel like there is a place where in December that you are coming into a more joyous place of creating, a more joyous place of how it is that your life adds up to what you want it to be, what your divine plan or mental energy visualizes as your ideal outcome. I feel like you are more so leaning back and allowing the universe to support you, and you're allowing yourself to get off the treadmill. Okay, so the Page of Wands. Yeah, I also, like I said, I just feel like you're coming from a more childlike state and allowing the universe to take care of you versus you working so hard. Which we did see earlier in the year. You're like, you know what, I got this, I don't need you know, but that could have been a shadow place in it where you felt like you needed to charge forward with persistency. I feel good about persistency. And you felt like, okay, it's all on me to survive, it's all on me to make this happen. And I feel like in December you're just gonna know that I'm gonna have fun with this. This is the best life, you know, for me. Like, all of these things are happening for me and not to me. There's something better. There's something better than working my fingers to the bone. There's some blessings are coming for me. I do attract nurturing people. I am coming for you. So blessings are definitely coming. You're gonna enjoy joy. You're gonna know to use your spiritual gifts. You're gonna know that you see, understand, and notice, and understand. Did I say that? I hear, see, notice, and understand messages from the divine. I meditate regularly. You're gonna be able to just be more in your power in a nurturing space versus someone who's in a survival place, and feeling very burdened by things that you want to create. Okay, so I do hope that this resonates for you. This is my pleasure to provide insight. If you have any questions or want to request a one-on-one reading, I'll be more than happy to do so. You can contact me in the comments, of course, but also you can contact me on Lotus Reiki Healer on Instagram, and I'll be more than happy to connect with you and get some more insight for your personal situation. Consider subscribing, because I would definitely appreciate building a soul tribe and being able to connect with you all through YouTube and wherever you may be in the world. Also, like this video if you've made it this far, and comment any video request and or readings that you would like to see, and I will see you in the next video. See you later. Bye.